on that. All right. Well, welcome, everybody. Thank you so much. I just had a couple of inboxes as well from 3 different people that also found me on social media somewhere and said, look, I can't make it to the Zoom, but can you send me the recordings? Or, so absolutely, if you can't make it to a Zoom, we will have a recording that we can email out after or send out to your Facebook Messenger after this presentation. So I want to welcome everybody, and I will step straight into that presentation. But before I do, I want to bring Sandra forward to give you your first keyword, number 1, and also to just introduce the woman that actually changed my life forever, because I got the blueprint from Sandra almost 12 months ago and retired me from real estate. So Sandra, do you want to come forth and give your first keyword, please?
Certainly, Emma. So as you know, we're offering the $500 vacation voucher tonight for everyone who registered for the meeting and stays till the end of the meeting. So the first keyword is freedom. And we will be giving you a form at the end, a Google Doc, so that you can enter your keywords and your email address. Take it away,
Awesome.
Emma.
Fantastic. All right. So from there, I will get straight into getting... I got onto the wrong. Okay. So before I go any further, this is a legality guide that we need. We're here in Australia and across the board of we are not making any income claims today. What I share, any testimonies that I share with you today is our personal experience, and everybody will have their own personal experience with the blueprint. So if anybody would like to take a quick snapshot of this, please go ahead and do that. It is for legality reasons. Now, Sandra, I will make you co-host. Okay, and you are now co-host, so that and I'll just ask her as I go forward in this presentation, if everybody can please keep their mics muted. At the end of the presentation, you can unmute yourself and come forth and ask any questions or say anything at the end. But just so, because we are recording this, and I'm easily distracted as well when I hear any background noise, if you can please keep your mics on mute. Thank you. All right. So today, Sandra has just given you the first keyword. We will have 2 more keywords, and we will share a form at the end of the Zoom where you will put the 3 keywords in and receive your $500 hotel voucher. Today and tomorrow is the last 2 days that we are giving these vouchers for a few weeks, or we don't know exactly for how long, until we're able to get some more vouchers. So you are special today to receive these vouchers. So yeah, you want to stay on till the end of the Zoom and capture those 3 keywords to send in so that we can send you the $500 free hotel voucher. Okay, so what I'm going to share with you today is something absolutely amazing and has changed my life, and that is our 4 income streams that we have, and they are $100, $300, $600, and $900 US. Now, where the 4 income streams come to you in the one hit is our most popular one, which is our top end one that gets you into the 6-figure income very, very quickly. And you'll see why as I go through this presentation, that absolutely why it works and how you can get to that 6-figure income really quickly. Okay, I forgot to take that off. That was last week. Oh,
There's no sounds, yeah.
I hear. I do apologize. I do this. Okay, let's start. Daryl again.
What would that type of income do for you? Would you be able to spend more time with your family? Would you be able to become debt free or pay off some debt? What about building relationships with your family? Maybe your relationships are broken because you don't have the funds to get out there and travel and reamend those relationships, guys. What about traveling? Guys, in the next 31 days, starting today, we are releasing and unleashing our 10K recipe where we're teaching people inside of this six-figure blueprint, this program, guys. We're teaching them step by step by step in kindergarten entry-level format, guys, how to have $10,000 in their bank account by the end of May, guys, in 31 days. We're teaching them, guys, we're going to equip them with the skills. We're going to teach them step-by-step how to market, how to build a brand. Guys, they're not going to have to reach out to anybody. They're not going to have to get on the phone with anyone. Guys, we're going to give them a free, fully automated system. That system, guys, is going to run their business for them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That is the system, guys. The Freedom Machine is going to give time. And you can be the person who get access to this system for free inside of this program. You can be the person, guys, who work 2 hours a day, who are taught these skills so that you can create content to attract your customer. And when someone purchases one of your products, guys, you're going to get 100% of the commission. And guess what? There's no products to build. There's no inventory. Guys, your business is going to run itself on autopilot. And we're going to equip you with the skills and teach you how to market so that you never have to get on the phone again with anybody else and have to recruit to get people to join you in your business. Guys, 10K in the next 31 days starting today. If you want to know more about this, if you would like to learn how you can make $10,000 with this 10K recipe.
Okay, so yes, $10,000 is up for grab at any time you join this. Starting from today, you can have an extra $10,000 in your bank account in the next 31 days. So who is this business for? This business is for absolutely anybody and everybody. You know, whether you're a grandfather that just wants to retire that few years earlier, like myself, you know, I retired last year, you know, several years before my, you know, official retirement age in Australia because of this blueprint. Mothers, you know, that don't want to leave their children in daycare for 8, 10, 12, 14-hour days just to try and put food on their table. Uni students, professionals like myself, whatever, this business can work for anybody and does work for anybody and has given many, many different people with six-figure incomes like myself complete retirement. Now, our last legacy builder in our last 90-day challenge, before we started the one we are currently on now, we collectively, as a community, made over $12.6 million in our community together. Now, as you can see here, the Legacy Builder, which is our top end one, collectively we made over $10 million. And, you know, I love coming to this because you know what? I was part of that. I earned a portion of this $12 million or more, and more. And we now are in another challenge, and we're going to well and truly, as a community, well and truly exceed it. Because you only have to go into our community to see. Many are saying, I've made 32,000 this month. I've made 47,000. I've made 100,000 in 60 days. You just have to see it. And these are all part of the community using the same blueprint that each and every one of us are using. And this is our 90-day success sprint. No matter when you start, guys, we're already in this sprint, but you can start today and have the same results at the end of the 90 days, which is a master, apply, and multiply. Now, young Jasmine found me on TikTok randomly. Never did we speak. She reached out to me because she saw an opportunity just as she lost her job. And then we reached out, we got on a Zoom. Within a few minutes, she saw that she would never have to go back and work a 9 to 5. Jasmine's only very young. She's just hit 22 years old, yet she has followed the blueprint and is proven to be successful with the blueprint in knowing that she can now say goodbye to her 9 to 5 forever and continue to grow with the blueprint. So this is what we have, is master, apply, and multiply, which is mastering the 2-hour workday. That's it. We just ask you for 2 hours a day. And then you get to focus on what we are learning and apply our proven strategy to multiply our income. Simple as that. And our blueprint is beginner friendly, really, really easy for anybody to follow. My name is Emma Wasfi. So for these few newbies that are on tonight, I am a retired real estate agent. This time last year, a couple of weeks ago, I saw Sandra, passing by with a blueprint saying that she's, you can make $600 a day. I was in bed at the time. And the following week, I didn't take any action because I just thought it was a whole lot of a scam and I'm not getting involved. And the following week, she puts another post up. She'd made $5,700 Well, she got my instant attention there because at the time I was in bed and I was looking for a way out of my busy real estate life. And I reached out to Sandra just as Jasmine reached out to me. I got on a Zoom call with her, and in less than 5 minutes, she had the 600 back then because there was no legacy. She had the 600 in her directly into her payment processor because I paid her. She received it 100%, and I made $2,700 in my first 22 hours in this business. So I made my money back and some more. From there, I knew that retirement might have been a possibility. Within 1 month, I announced my retirement, and I'm coming up to 12 months being in this business and almost 11 months of complete retirement from real estate, and I've never looked back. In it. Actual fact, I am that confident that I did not renew my real estate license, which was due about a month ago, because I'm on this path now. And I know with this and the legacy builder has taught me to have multiple streams of income. And this is what's fantastic. I was already on a 6-figure income. What I loved about it more is it's beginner friendly. Even though I was a real estate agent, I had no tech skills at all because I've always had PAs working for me, doing the technical things for me. So I got very lazy. So this business needed to be beginner friendly for someone like me that can, sit on a computer and blow it up really quickly. So it's beginner friendly, step by step blueprint. And we get to make money online fast, easy, and even for people that have never done anything else online. It's a done-for-you business with a turnkey. Now, in real estate, we call turnkey means everything is going to be ready for your house, all cleaned up. Just bring your furniture, put it in, and you're right to go. This business is just that. You'll get the business in a nutshell. Everything is absolutely done for you, and you get to just share, follow the blueprint quickly, share it, and start reaping the rewards like myself. I think it was in less than 2 hours, I was already in profit. And by the end of the first day, 2,700 US dollars. Now you calculate Australian dollars, it's substantial, simply by working a 2-hour day. And we have the proven process, and we have many of our community members sharing their testimonies and their wins on a daily basis. Okay, so inside our community, what you will get is you can start making money in as little as 2 hours. Literally, really is. I was already in profit within the first 2 hours of this business. All tech has been done and handled for you. You don't need or have to build anything if you don't want to. A step-by-step proven process of our 2-hour work day. Learn how to attract customers and make sales without talking to people. I have woken up many mornings and have had a deposit go into my bank account that from people I don't even know, because we follow the blueprint and then people find us through in many ways. An engaged and supportive community. We've got over, I think we're hitting into the 38,000 now, with weekly mentoring. And our top selling digital product is by far, and you'll see why in a moment when Sandra shares the difference between working 2 hours for a $900 or working 2 hours to sell a lipstick. And we get 100% commission. You know, someone reached out this morning and said, you know, about something doesn't sound right about the business. Well, what can't it sound right if you are being paid 100% commission for every sale directly to your payment processor? So if today one of you decides, yes, this business is for me, you are going to be literally paying the person that invited you directly to their payment processor, whether it be Stripe, whether it be PayPal. So what doesn't sound right? If you are getting paid 100% commission for every single sale, there's no upline, sideline, middle line, any line. The company doesn't receive the money and then pay you out. You are paid directly to your preferred payment processor. And on that note, I'm going to hand it over to my wonderful colleague, Sandra, to go through this slide for you.
Thank you, Emma. And again, welcome everyone. So what sets us out from all the digital products out there? There's thousands of digital products out there that you get the master resale rights to. A lot of them are like courses. But what ours has that's different from all of those is that ours is a guided interactive program where you get mentoring by video, your short videos every day, teaching you the exact income earning activities to do in those 2 hours per day. So you're never wondering, what do I do in my 2 hours every day to get my sales? That is totally laid out for you in short 5 to 10 minute videos that you go through. There's very in-depth training for you to succeed in any business. It's not just training for you to succeed sharing our digital products. It's training to teach you how to grow any business without any monthly expenses, without having to advertise, without having to chase customers, without having to pay for leads. So in digital marketing, the other great thing is that you make 100% profit. If this was an MLM and we had uplines and downlines, a percentage of those sales would be going to other people or to a company. So for example, if it was an MLM, you normally make about 25% profit. So you'd only be making $225 of that $900 sale, because it all gets split different ways between your upline and in the company. In our case, we don't have that. You get 100% profit. So like if you were in an MLM selling a lipstick and you had a $10 product or $10 profit to make, you'd still have to make 100 sales in order to make that $900. But here, you only have to make one sale. And what I've learned from going through this program and doing the training, which I'm still doing, the more I jump into the training and follow the steps, the more income I earn. And what I'm learning is that it's a lot easier to make a $900 sale than it ever was to make a $10 sale. Because when I was making those $10 sales, it was like pulling teeth. I was posting everywhere. I was messaging people and DMing them and sharing my link everywhere. You learn how to make those sales without doing that, so that you have people coming to you asking you for more info. And I think, Emma, you want to take it from there?
Okay, thank you so much, Sandra.
Welcome.
And that explains, and it does take as much time to sell a 900 as it was to sell a 600, a 300, or a 100. So I know where I would rather be putting my focus, and especially if you want to get to that six-figure income, quickly, that is definitely the best way to go. So what do we have? We've got a completely automated system where you can launch in just 2 hours and not 2 days. Launch to profit in 7 days. Somebody joined my business last week and she's jumped straight into the launch to profit, because that is such a fantastic training. The CEO mindset to six figures, we are so conditioned that we have to work hard. We have to work overtime to make more money. So this CEO six-figure mindset is absolutely a must for anybody that is conditioned to believe that you have to work hard. So you get that totally free of charge. You also get to learn how to build a brand to attract your perfect customer to you, where you build faceless brand and faceless videos. When I started this as a real estate agent, I didn't want any of my vendors to find me somewhere online, and so I went faceless for the first few months until I made the official announcement in real estate, and I did a big chunk of my income in those first few months. Discover your perfect customer. We've got a special training to teach you how to learn who your perfect customer is so that you can get that right message out there. Content strategy to explode your brand to succeed with our email and email marketing strategies. And I will elaborate on that a little bit more. And we are all about how to work less but make more with our 2-hour work days. Hey, our faceless videos are absolutely amazing training for anybody, and some people join this and they already got a couple of successful businesses online, so they don't want to show their face with another business. And so this is, why some people, I've had a few people that didn't want their husbands to know that they had joined a business until they made it a success. And so they did some faceless marketing. So for whatever reason you want to do faceless marketing, we have got the best faceless marketing training for you, because nobody else in the business or a business similar to ours has access to our exclusive free faceless marketing training. Only our community does. And this is the huge secret in our community and our training, why so many are thriving. And our community did win the #1 community in the school. SKOOL won the #1 community a couple of months back, and we were regarded as the #1 digital marketing, which means we've got a product that everybody out there is in need of, because not only can you use this blueprint to generate your $900 daily payments, you can also use it for any other business that you've got. And this blueprint, our legacy builder, will teach you how to have multiple streams of income as an entrepreneur and to run them very, very, very successfully.
So I don't know what else wonderful things I could say about this, because we have all said it. There's been so many people just brag and brag and brag and brag. And before we get started, I was the biggest skeptic. If it sounds to be too good to be true, it is. I live in West Virginia. I say it on every single one of my videos. I'm very country. That's what Tim always calls me, country in West Virginia. And in my head, I didn't think someone like me that looks like this, that lives in a double-wide trailer, that loves Jesus, that just wants to be quiet and mind her own business and not shake her booty on social media could make money. So I watched and I thought, that's not for me. I could never do that, right? I sat on this for a long time, and then I'm like, okay. So I also MLMs in people's houses, doing parties with putting on makeup, cooking for them. I've done it since I was 18 years old in high school. I've always worked. I've had the same job for 17 years. I've always had 2 jobs, 3 jobs, side hustles my entire life. I don't come from money. I was taught to work hard. So when I did this, I committed to 3 videos a day on TikTok. I talk about this course. I talk about making money online. I followed Michelle. I did not have a mentor. The lady I purchased from, I had Michelle. I watched every video she said. If she said to jump, I said, yes, ma'am, how high? She's a millionaire. I do whatever she asked and said to do. And in my first 2 months, I made $10,000 in 2 months from a double-wide trailer. Looking like this, talking about Jesus, talking about being crazy. I'm the mom that doesn't shower every day, that wears the same shirt for 3 or 4 days. Like, I stay at home, I work from home. I'm an introvert. That's loud. I think somebody else said that. I'm a loud introvert. I'm not introverted though. But anyways, and my husband sat down and he said, did you just make $10,000 in 2 months from the couch? I'm like, sure did. So we paid attention and we started listening, and I hit 100K in 6 months. I know, right? So I've had the same job for the state of West Virginia for 17 years. My annual salary is $33,000. In May, I made $35,000, more than I make an entire year at a job I've had for 17 years. So I know it's getting long. I don't want to take all your time. We all have a different story. The Lord puts us all on a different path. My path is not your path. If you are here, there is a reason why you are still listening after an hour and 5 minutes, because this is pulling at you. This will and can change your life. The one lady said mindset. It is a class that teaches you how to make money online. Multiple ways to make lots of money online. But it also helps change your mindset. And we get in a rut, and we're like taught that you have to pound the pavement. And we're taught that you can only do things this way, but you can't. And it's different. And it's a different world now. So I just challenge you to step out of the box that you built around your mindset or what you've been, taught or, like passed down to generation, because this is different and it's a different time. And I'm very old school and very traditional and modest and, just different, I guess, whatever. But if someone like me, if you really knew me, and I see people all the time. I live in a very small town. We got 3 red lights and they're like, I cannot believe you're making that kind of money online. I'm like, sure am. So like if someone like me could listen to a selfless giving person like Michelle and just do what she says and make this kind of money. I hit 160K this month, 160K since November the 1st. So don't sit on it. Don't just watch us. Don't be like, I know there's people that make money online. Come and be one of those people with us, because it will change your life.
Absolutely. Excellent. Okay, so these are just two of the testimonies in our community, and we've got thousands and thousands of different testimonies. Now, with every one of our products, what you will receive is 8 free gifts. 8 free gifts. So number one is our digital growth community, really priceless. There's over 37,000 people in our community that are there and ready to help you and cheer you on to success. Our Canva course, brilliant. Canva crash course, absolutely free. And you can use this course for any business that you do. Bonus 3 is 1 million in 17 months. So how our mentor made $1 million in 17 months. And she shares that with us. Your 30-day market strategy plan, bonus 4, absolutely free. How to start an online business, absolutely free. 200 digital product ideas, even tells you how you can generate your own digital products. And there's over 200 product ideas, absolutely free. Mindset message marketing to your first million. That is a powerhouse. Absolutely free. Your invisible empire, your faceless marketing, absolutely free. So what are we selling? You know, people get to here and they say, okay, but I don't know, because people are so, you know, they have to touch things. And what are we selling? Sandra, can you come forth and show them what we are selling?
Certainly, Emma. I'm just going to share my screen. Okay, can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So our system comprises of 4 different digital marketing programs. We have the 100, the 300, the 600, and the 900. Each one of them allows you to earn 100% on that particular program. I'm going to scroll down and show you what's included in each program. Let me just get to the first one on the page. Okay, the first one is the Launchpad. And Emma was sharing with you earlier the combined sales from each of these programs that we're sharing with people to help them succeed. So the first one was the Launchpad at $100. There's no monthly expenses, nothing to pay for after that except for your domain name and your email with GoDaddy. There's no monthly expenses with this. She teaches you how to set up your business for success to attract sales. You never have to pay for traffic or solo ads. This teaches you how to put your content out there so that it attracts your sales. And in our Launchpad, it explains to you everything that you need to know to get started and setting up all of your social media accounts, the free ad sites, how to grow your following, turning followers into customers. And then the second one is the passive daily pay blueprint. This one is 300. So when you have this one, it includes everything from the Launchpad before it, plus more in-depth training of how to succeed in any business, including this one. It goes, I'm not going to go through every single one because there's a lot here, but you can definitely see all of this for yourself by getting back to the person who invited you here, and they can share their sales page with you, because when you come into this business, you will also have this page to share with people. The next one is the digital mastery. This one is 600. And again, it includes the Launchpad and the daily blueprint above it. Plus, it gives you more in-depth training on your reoccurring income and goes further into detail. She gives you more strategies and more advanced training. But again, this is beginner friendly. By advanced, I don't mean you have to, it's technical. It's easy step by step that she gives you in videos. You don't have to worry about it. It's very beginner friendly. Even our top level training, which is the Legacy Builder, this is the one that most people are buying and most people are having success with. As you can see from Emma's results and my results, most of my sales are all $900 sales. I think I only got like one $100 sale, because when people come into this business, they want to make the big bucks. They want to make those $900 sales. So this one has become our top selling program. And the mentoring that comes with it from our mentor is just amazing. I mean, she makes sure everyone understands everything so that there's nothing standing in their way. So again, we're adding all of these pieces of training in the Legacy Builder. And scaling your business. And she teaches us how to add extra streams of income to our business as well that will complement the business. And I think that's it. Emma?
Fantastic. Excellent, Sandra. Thank you so much. And I will share my screen once again. Fantastic. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, well put together. So that's what we're selling. Is no different to doing a university course online. You pay for the course and then you get access into the training, you're teaching, you do it, you send it, you get marked. It's exactly the same. But the difference is with us is we're buying this course, but we are also got the right to resell it over and over and over, as I have over 80 times, probably over 90 now. So this is the difference with us. So we get the resell rights to this program. You pay for it once and you get to resell it over and over as many times as you want. Okay, so along with each of our programs, and again, we encourage you to get back to the person that invited you so that you can see everything on their website of what you will get. And if you have any questions that you don't get to ask today for whatever reason, they will be able to help you with all of your questions. Now, with each of our programs, the 4 of them, there is a $29 admin fee. With the Legacy Builder, it's a one-time $29 because you don't need to upgrade. But with the others, every time you upgrade, you will have an admin fee because you're then moving into a different website. And so the admin fee just helps to upgrade you as well. So there's a one-time admin.
Excuse me for one moment. I'm so sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to give you the second keyword.
Oh, yes.
Back when I was explaining, the second keyword is freedom. And again,
okay,
I'm so
freedom.
Sorry, Emma, for interrupting.
No problem. So, keyword 1 was. So we got
the second keyword. The second keyword is freedom.
Perfect. Excellent. Hope you jotted them down. So freedom is your second keyword. Fantastic. Thank you for that, Sandra. Okay.
I think I messed up. The second one is retire. I was looking at the list that I got from you. So the second one is retire, and there's one more coming at the end.
Okay. So the first one was what?
Freedom. The second one is retire.
Freedom was the first one. The second one is retire. So they're the 2 keywords so far. Freedom and retire. There's one more keyword you've got to grab at the end. So along with your $29 admin fee, there is, because it is your business, so you get to choose a name. At GoDaddy is best to get that for. So you get a domain name and an email attached with it so that when your emails go out with the automation that I'll share with you in a moment, then they land in people's inboxes. Okay, so these are just a few of my wins, and as you can see, this was early stage of when the $900 come in. So as you can see, a few $600 are in there. Now, when I look at my Stripe, they're all 900s that are coming in now. So as you can see, you can't make this up. This is a screenshot directly from my Stripe account, and I have pages and pages and pages of payments that I've received over the last nearly 12 months in this business. Okay, so what do you get with this? So we're going to, number one is you get the resale rights to 4 guided interactive digital programs already built for you and proven in the marketplace with high demand. So our blueprint has high demand for it. So you get your blueprint. And you get to resell it. Best-selling program is by far our $900. But if you need to start at a lower one and upgrade as you go along, that's also okay. Get a professional website that is fully built for you. So you get a website, and if you don't want to put your website and your funnel together, there is instructions of how to do that step by step. If you don't want to do that, we do have SEMA who will put it together for you at a very, very reasonable rate. So you get that. And the great thing is about this, you get to pocket 100% every single time. 100% you will pocket. Get a fully built automated system that does the sharing and selling for you. This was important for me when I was in transition from real estate because I did not want to sell another thing. I have sold all my life and I did not want to sell. This is the first business in my entire life, and I've delved into a lot of businesses where I have been able to put my sales hat down. So you get the system, the fully automated system that I'll share with you in a moment will do all the sales for you. And all you need to do is just follow the proven blueprint for 2 hours a day to get the result of myself, Sandra, and many of us that are in this business. That's all we ask. And the process, and send people to your automated system, and then the system will do it for you. And that was proved today from Michael. No, he got about today and coming on to this Zoom from our automated system, which is the emails that are all automated or randomly sent out for the Zoom by one of us. So that is the power of this automated system, is that you will have people coming into your business that you've never even spoken to. Okay, so inside our community, our free community that you will be able to have access to, you get daily training videos. They're so simple. There are 5 to 10 minute training every single day, live mentoring calls on Zoom, multiple of them on a weekly basis for your training. Every week you get it. So you're never, ever going to do this business by yourself, because we are in this business together. Just yesterday or the day before, I ran a training. I don't get paid for that, but we just happily, because we want to see everybody in the community succeed, and that is what our community is all about. New trainings are added on a very regular basis. thousands of fellow community members to help guide and celebrate your success with you. And our free access to our 7-figure mentor who put this program together, who does the exact same thing she has given us to do. She shares the blueprint. She follows her own blueprint, and she made $1 million in 17 months. And we've got direct access to her as legacy builders of going and doing live mentoring calls once a week for the legacy builder with our 7-figure mentor. Now, rounding it up, you get a 95% business in a box done for you, funnels done for you, website, copy and paste free ads method. You can say goodbye to all the traditional methods of advertising. We've got a system that is easy, effective, efficient, and it gets results. Let me tell you, anybody that follows me on Facebook will know that I jumped, trying to get out of the professional world and freeing my time. I was jumping from one business to another online MLM every second week. I've never, ever done an online business that is today. I'm as excited about it as I was when I joined it nearly 12 months ago, like this business. Why? Because I'm a person, because I've done business all my life, I need to see results. I need to see results quickly. I need to see that I can sustain my living and be able to keep my standard of living at the rate that I was as a 6-figure income earner in real estate. Otherwise, I get bored and I move on to the next thing. This business, I get more excited about it on a weekly basis because, one, I'm learning a bit more every week, and two, it is continuing to pay me and give me the lifestyle that I'm ever so used to. So all those that are watching me on Facebook or listening or will see the replay will know that I've never, ever done anything where I've stuck to it coming on to 12 months like I have here. So that's got to be saying something to you. Ask anybody that knows me and they'll tell you. Social media, you get to learn. Look, we are all on social media. I was about to close my Facebook. I was about to get off social media once and for all. But guess what? I love Facebook. Facebook has given me retirement from a 6-figure income. I changed nothing, guys. All I did was I grabbed the blueprint. I already had my Facebook, and I ran with it and I shared it. And I'm still today getting people that have just found me reaching out saying, hey, tell me about this blueprint. Tell me about the business you are doing, because they found me somewhere, or they found one of us that are in the business somewhere. This is the power of social media. We're already on it. We're watching everybody's post. We're ticking like, love, commenting. Why not turn your social media to an ATM machine? I've gone on 5 trips since I started this business. Never in real estate could I have taken 5 trips in the span of the same year. I'm going on another one in November, and possibly I'm considering going to the Philippines before the end of September. This is the freedom that we have in this business, this very business, because it gives us the income to give us the freedom to travel the world and to do as we like. And as I was away on my 5 trips, I was still paid. I still received an income. I didn't have to put in to take time off from anywhere. So this is what is fantastic about this business. It's rejection free. So you don't have to worry about rejection because the system is doing all the sales for you, and it's beginner friendly. So you don't need any special tech knowledge. and you get 100% deposited directly to your preferred payment processor each and every single sale. No questions asked, goes directly to you. Sales on an autopilot, and I'll show you that in a moment. And it really is sales on an autopilot. Effortlessly convert leads with our pre-built sales page funnel, email templates, and more. Watch your business thrive while you sleep. You know, imagine waking up and you open your eyes and you look at your emails and you've got, congratulations, you've just made a $900 sale. And this could come a couple of them through the night. You could get a 900 and a 600 as you are sleeping. That's the automated business that we have. I tell you, I love this business more every single week because it's given me back a whole year that I would have missed out on my grandchildren. My grandchildren, once we're done here, I'm ringing up my daughter-in-law and I want to go and pick up my grandson. That's the business that we have. Dominate social media. Unleash a full-fledged strategy on social media. You know, we're already on it, guys. Let your social media convert your time that you're spending on it to making you money into your payment processor. This business, this blueprint is so easy to follow, and you don't need to make any drastic changes. You just need to follow the 2-hour blueprint every single day to watch your bank account grow day by day. People are paying off homes. You know, people are buying brand new cars, Mercedes Benzes. People are paying off their credit card debts, all sorts of things with this business. People are saving and purchasing houses doing this business. Guys, this is the real deal. And take it from a 6-figure income earner. You know, I wasn't looking for another extra income because I was already making lucrative income as a real estate agent. I was looking to grab my time back, to spend time and to make memories with those that I love, like my grandchildren. I did not want to miss out on them. And this is why I'm very passionate about this and passionate to share it with anybody that is time poor. If you're time poor, this business is definitely for you. This is the business in a nutshell. It really, really is. So you follow your blueprint every single day, okay? Follow the blueprint and everything is there for you. And what happens is you attract an audience to you, and that audience reaches out to you. As I've been on this Zoom, I've had 3 or 4 messages that have come from my blueprint sharing, okay, saying I want more information. So what happens now is you get their emails in here. However you want to do it, you do it. For me, I get their emails and I put it into there. Once it goes in there, it then goes into our systems IO, which is our fully automated system. And in there, part of the business, you've already got a series of emails ready to go out to your potential paying customer. And once those emails go in there, they start to go out. And then because when people are in this system, they are aware that they're going to get some emails. So they'll look for them and they'll read them. Okay, so because they're warm leads. And so they start to read your first email, your second email, your 4th email. Maybe they'll contact you at your 7th email. It doesn't really matter because some people jump into it like Jasmine, like myself. We dived straight in within minutes. Some need to just know a little bit more what this business is about. So they keep reading your emails, and then an email comes comes out and they look at it and they say, you know what, I want to do this business. Well, guess what? Your website is right in the email. They'll click the website and they'll look at the different packages and they'll go and make a purchase without even talking to you. That's the power of this fully automated business, where you've got a sales assistant that will do the selling for you each and every single time. And this I love, because I've done sales all my life. I did not want to get into another business that I had to sell one more thing. Okay, we've got over here in Australia, you've got to check with the person that invited you, but we've got a buy now, pay later. We've got Zip, and we've also got Afterpay, and you can get that and join this business with that. And that just shows you how secure this business is, how real this business is, that Afterpay and Stripe and that will support us, pay for you, and you can pay it later. We've got 2 payment processors over this side of the world. Again, get back to the person that invited you and they can guide you to what payment processor will work in your country. We've got Stripe, we've got PayPal. If you know anything about PayPal and Stripe, you will know that they are very, very strict. They will not take on anything that is scammy or high risk or anything like that. So these are the 2 payment processors we use. Personally, I prefer Stripe, but I have had payments come to me in PayPal for whatever reason, and we've got or whatever country you're in, you can choose the payment processor that will work there for you. It is your business. Now, where do we go from here? Where we go is don't delay. You have people in your social media waiting to hear about this business, wanting to get out of the 9 to 5. Get back to the person that invited you to this business. On this call today, or whether you've watching the replay. And if you need further help, if they cannot assist you, they'll come to somebody that has been in the business a little bit longer to clarify any questions you may have. Guys, I absolutely want to welcome you with open arms to this business that has changed my life, that has given me time with the people that I love. I missed out so much on my children, and I was determined it was not going to happen with my grandchildren. And I am able to pick my grandkids from my granddaughter from school. I'm able to go pick up my 20-month-old grandson, spend the day with him, and not have to worry about answering my calls all day or, saying, sorry, I can't. My granddaughter calls me, says, Nana, can you come to the book parade? Can you come? And I can say yes each and every time. And I want the same for you. Say goodbye to 9 to 5 once and for all. We're ready to help you and to cheer on your success. So thank you for listening, and I can now happy to take on any questions anybody may have. You can unmute yourself and you can come forth and ask questions, but I want to hand it over to my colleague and co-host Sandra to see if she would like to add anything else, and please unmute yourself and come forth with any questions.
Thank you, Emma. No, Emma, that was great. The 3rd keyword is blueprint. And I'm going to put a form now in the chat. Okay, so everyone can add your name, email address, and the 3 keywords to that form. And once it's submitted, I will email you your hotel voucher. And I don't have anything else to add to that, Emma.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. I'm just looking through and I'm gathering Jasmine is really, really good. She would have answered all those questions. If there's anything in the chat, thank you so much. can you repeat the word? Okay.
Blueprint.
Blueprint, Michael. Yep.
Blueprint is the third word. Yep. So, and you've put she's put the forms. So get those forms in ASAP. We won't take them in tomorrow or the day after. This is right now. Blueprint is the third word. And is there anybody that has any questions before we stop the recording?
I think Sarah's got one. She's got her hand up.
Yep, please go ahead, Sarah.
Good morning, Emma. Thank you for that presentation. You're a really good salesperson.
Oh, I'm
Hang on,
not
I'll
trying
just
to
turn my
sell
video on.
anything. I'm sharing it with passion. Truly, truly, truly. Yeah, go ahead, Sarah.
Yeah, I saw another person doing this business model. She's an American lady, and I
Yep.
think it's the same one. She said that there's a coaching program that you have.
Yes.
Is that for everybody?
Yes.
Is that
the coaching one with our $1 million mentor is for the legacy builder one, the top one. Who invited you, Sarah, today?
Georgette?
Okay, yes. So if you go back to Georgette, yep, absolutely. And we get those coaching with it's every Tuesday for the legacy builder team.
Right.
Yeah. So you get that, you get on, and look, we've known our coaches get on there, and they're on there for 3, 4, 5 hours answering everyone's questions to make sure, because this is the type of a business, Sarah, that we want everybody to succeed, because there is so many people out there that, want to get out of the 9 to 5, and this is a job. This is a business really for everybody.
And you said that you made a lot of your income in the first couple of months with a faceless account?
Correct. I made a big portion of my income in the first. Look, I made 2,700 in 22 hours. Okay, and that was American 2,700. In the first 2 months, I probably made over 30,000 American, which was enough for me to say goodbye to real estate. Okay, because then I could say I could stay home and I could build on it, and I really haven't. I've just enjoyed my time freedom. I could have tripled what I've already made. But I'm not putting in, some days, like yesterday, I put in like 15 minutes, if that. So
Right.
definitely,
So
if you put on
welcome
the
to
2 hours a day, right, the results are outstanding.
What was the driving factor, do you think, for that, for you making most of your income in those first 2 months?
There wasn't a driving factor. I was desperate to leave real estate. And I just found something that worked. I found something that I was already on Facebook. It's not like I had to build my Facebook. I was already on Facebook, and I was reading posts that were distressing me, upsetting me, and I wanted to close it down. And just converting what I already had to making an income. Really, Sandra, do you want to add to that? Because I guess it was very much the same for you, Sandra. I mean, we were already on Facebook. Let's face it, grandmas, great-grandmas, we're all on Facebook. So
yeah, I think that it's Michelle's training, number one, that teaches us to post in a way that attracts customers instead of being spammy. And so I found the very first post that I made when I started is where I made my first sales from. But you can do this even if you don't have a following at all. I mean, I had a small following, but it was definitely not an engaging following. And since I've been doing Michelle's training, I'm learning how to attract more of an engaging following. And the more I implement, the more sales I make. So it's basically you would watch, stop the video, do what she says, and then go back and learn some more. But definitely doesn't take more than 2 hours a day, and you can fit it into the nooks and crannies of your day, if it's a lunch break or later in the evening or in the morning or
correct.
when the kids are napping or it wasn't any driving force. It was just sharing with people how good this is.
Did you start a different profile on Facebook besides your personal
I
profile?
we have a couple of
I have my original one, but because I've already got 5,000 followers on it, I've started another one as well. I've started another one,
yeah,
but
but
I didn't have it when I started.
no, but let me say something to that, Sarah, and I'll add to that, and that's because the same with me. I needed to prove that you don't need a following to make this work. Okay. And for some reason, some people don't want to use their normal Facebook page. And so I went off and started a brand new Facebook page. And I'm telling you now, all my sales in the last 4 months have not come from my big Facebook page. They've all come from the brand new one that I started so that I could prove you can start this business from the ground up with zero. You know, there is a testimony that maybe I can find and send to Georgette, but Amy, when she found this blueprint, she found it on one of her kids, her teenage children's TikTok. She didn't even know what TikTok was. She didn't even have a Facebook. She didn't even have nothing. This Amy was working 70 hours a week. Okay, and was desperate. Within 5 weeks, she had 2 jobs. Okay, within 5 weeks, she resigned from her second job. And within 7 or 8 weeks, she resigned from her corporate job in America. And she's been just doing this full time. 8 weeks in to this business with someone that didn't even have a social media presence. So because our blueprint works.
So it's recommended that you show your face, even though you can do it faceless.
Okay.
Is that correct?
So let me say something to you, Sarah, okay? It's not to convince anybody, right? But because I hated camera. The way I do Zooms now is an absolute miracle because for me, having an audience behind me, I used to stutter and shake on the inside. So holding a camera and talking to a camera was an absolute, there's nothing, you couldn't pay me $1 million to do that, right? So let me say, do you shop online?
Yes.
You do? Okay. Do you know the faces of the people you're buying the product from?
Oh, it depends on what it is.
But
The homewares or something.
do they always show their face? Like I
No.
buy a lot of vitamins and things. I have no idea. I buy a plant-based dog food online from this place called Everything Vegan online, and I've never seen any of them. And actually, never ever seen anyone. And then I sent an email. They replied, and it looks like they're a mob in India, right? I have no idea who's behind this. So that's faceless.
You
But
can
Yeah,
do that for the copy, yeah.
you
I
see what
do.
I'm saying? So you don't need to show your face. You just need, there's a way in Canva where you can record a voice on a photo, very little. They hear your voice, right? But they don't see your face. That's another effective way of marketing. So there's so many different ways to market. We've got very successful people in this business. If I stayed in real estate, I would have stayed faceless. There's no way known I could have come out.
Yeah,
So
great answer.
is it
If I could
because
just add a little bit to that, what I've learned inside the training that we have, like when I started, I just barely started reaching out on TikTok videos, but I'm not quite there yet. So all of mine, my success so far has been without going live. But what I've noticed is all of the people, many, many, many people are afraid of going live and they're afraid of going on video. And what I've noticed is that people who vowed that they would never go on video or never wanted to go on video are now doing video because of the training in our platform that makes you more comfortable with it. So what I've learned is that we all have an audience that's going to be attracted to us. And so like I was so afraid because I thought, oh, I can't talk like she can, or I don't look like she does. And I don't know what to say, all the things that she says. And I was comparing myself to everyone. And what you learn is that the audience you attract will be different from the audience that she's attracting, or different from the audience that he's attracting, to be people that resonate with you and your story. So that
Yes.
is what's given me the confidence to start doing a couple of videos and doing a
Yeah.
couple of TikTok videos,
Yeah.
because I know that the people who like me won't like someone else.
Yeah.
And the people who don't resonate with them may resonate with me.
Correct.
Yeah.
And look at and Sandra, she's been an online presence for a long time. You'll never see her do a Facebook Live. You'll never see her do a camera thing. She's well, basically, you are up until probably very recent 100% faceless, and she's been very successful. She sold it to me faceless. I bought it from her. I didn't see her face, so it can work. I'm absolutely I was camera shy. I'm a bit better now, but sometimes I go days where I just don't want to hold a camera up. But this wasn't all. If you go back to all my Facebook from 2012, you'll never see me doing a video of myself. I barely even shared a photo of myself, on social media. So, and I'm a big shopper online. I don't care what a person looks like. If you can show me something with a good marketing that is going to sell it to me, I paid Sandra $600, never met the woman in my life, through a post that she just put up, just something saying, do you want to make $600 a day on a post? And that sold it to me. So there you go.
So would you say one of the strengths of this program is that they teach you how to successfully market and sell this business? Because I've bought the roadmap and I found that really, yeah, it was just a lot. There was just so much in it.
I looked
Yeah.
at the roadmap, and I was already a very busy bee, when I was trying to get out of real estate. So I didn't want a big course. I didn't want to go to a university and learn anything. I wanted simplicity, right? Because I'm not my headspace cannot take it. Just give me something simple. And while we're on this subject, has Georgette showed you through the back office at all?
No, I've just
Okay.
gotten a link to this webinar.
Okay, perfect. So I'll just show you something, Sarah, just very quickly. It's going to be very, very quick, so we don't take up too much of. Okay. You just see how easy. Okay, so this is part of our blueprint. Okay, so this is all our products. Okay, so this is something that didn't confuse this simple-minded person that was already overloaded, and I just didn't want a course. I didn't want anyone to tell me, and let's mark you on this. This is not a course. And this is as simple as it is, guys. Look at this. Everything, and they're all short little 3 to 5, 7-minute videos. How to do some might be, in the training. Obviously, if you're learning Canva, it's not a 5 to 7. But the actual blueprint we follow is so simple. Look at that. Lesson 1. What is passive income? What is a resale? Lesson. One, you can't. And when you do one, it just clicks you over to the next one. So you can't get lost in that. So this is the legacy builder. So you get the whole 4 programs in the legacy builder. Now, with that, we've also got, this is our community. Hey, look at that, 37.8 thousand people. I can't remember my login to get you in. I would have. So we've got another community with more training with our 90-day challenges in there. You just click it and it's day by day and it shows you what you've already done, what you haven't done, because this is built for busy people like me. You know, when I first approached Sandra, she said to me, and I'll never forget this, and I do apologize, Sandra, but she said to me, I said, what does it take? And she said, when I first saw her post, she said, it just takes you to give 2 hours a day. Well, I screamed, like I'm in bed, I'm run down to the max. I don't have 2 hours a day because I couldn't get my head around how those 2 hours could free me from my full-time job. And it wasn't until we got on a quick Zoom that it just made a lot of sense to me. So this is built for busy people. Built for busy people, people that are run down off their feet. You know, and it's retired. You know, we've got people in our community, literally mums, that have retired their husbands from corporate with this business, that they've been able to make the income. You know, I'm a very low, I call myself one of the low earners in this business, that I've been able to retire from real estate. We've got earners that have made $300,000, $400,000, $500,000. We got 7 or 8 millionaires in South Africa from this business. We got millionaires in the United States from this business. So hope that answers the question.
Yes.
But yeah,
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. But ask Georgette to show you some of our, we've got our community. You're just not going to get anything like what we get in our community anywhere. It's just amazing. Amazing.
Emma, can I just ask you a question? If you can touch on the process that they need to go through from here?
Yeah.
They want to proceed.
Okay. So get back to the person that invited you onto this Zoom call. Get their website and have a look at the 4 programs that you can purchase from. Get back to them with any questions you might have, or just take that leap of faith that Jazz, myself, and Sandra took and get the blueprint. Get it, because there are people out there that are going to be in your social media, they're going to be snapped by somebody else, because somebody else made that step of becoming financially free and they're going to take it. I saw the opportunity, I jumped for it, and so I snapped. You know, I got people. Now, a lot of people are doing this, but there's millions of people in the world. There's enough, but there are people on your social media, or your perfect customer is different to my perfect customer. Okay, so I'm going to present myself out there, and your perfect customer is not even going to see my post, but they're going to see yours. Even if you have a brand new Facebook page, even if you have a new TikTok page, because they're going to be attracted to your content. My content is not going to make sense to them. So don't let your perfect customer continue to be sitting there, you know, until somebody else comes with a similar perfect customer and snaps them from you, because that's what will happen. And you're missing out. You know, people are paying off credit cards, they're buying houses. And this is something you all guys can access with this blueprint. And we're here to cheer you on and to guide you. You know, Jazz might be only a young girl, but let me tell you, she's a powerful young entrepreneur. I'm so proud of how much she's grown over the last couple of months. She will guide you into success. For those that are here, you know, that Jazz has invited, she will not leave you to fend on your own. She is there because she wants to see you succeed the way she's succeeded. I want to see her succeed the way I've succeeded. Sandra wanted to see me succeed the way she succeeded. So guys, I don't want to hold up any more of your time, but does anybody else have any further questions that I can answer to? Don't delay your prosperity. That's what I say. You know, the longer we think about something, we're going to push a lot of chatter boxes. You know, what if it doesn't work for me? What if this? What if that? Jump in, guys. The best decision is to jump in and watch it work for you. You know, I know Jazz has got a couple of people in Fiji. Go rocket in Fiji with this business. This business in Fiji will take so many out of poverty. South Africa is a similar thing. It's a poverty country, and we've got millionaires in South Africa from this business. Yep, go ahead, Sarah.
So do you guys get paid to run these webinars, or is it
No,
how
no.
what's the investment for you guys? Why are you
There's
is
no
it there an
investment.
upline or
Because
We
this
do
is
it
the
to help our team.
community. This is the community that we have. I want to see everybody succeed. I get paid nothing. And anybody here, part of my team will tell you, I've never ever paid Sandra a cent from just paying her for the blueprint when I purchased it. We do this from our heart. We want to help the community.
is that because you've found such abundance in your business that you want to give back, or is
I
there
want to
some
give
sort
back.
of
This
Yes,
is
there's
part
some
of me giving
there's got to be
back.
something in there for you, right? Like
There's
is it
nothing
just
in it
giving
for
your time?
me. The only in it for me is if somebody purchased from me. Other than that, no. So Jazz has had a couple of people, if they go purchase from me, I don't get a cent.
No.
But I want to see her succeed. I want to see
Our
everybody.
our mentor also does weekly webinars as well. And and she doesn't get anything from those as well. So everyone in the community who does webinars and these Zooms is just to help each other.
It's to help each other.
This will give you an
Yeah.
idea of how we are in the
Yes.
community. Everyone's there to help each other as well
Yeah.
with questions.
Yeah. And because there's no one else obviously over this side of the world, so I decided to take it forward. But there's no financial gain from anybody in the community because I've spent a good 25 minutes over the hour. So normally we try and finish this Zoom within the hour. It's not because I'm going to make any overtime money. It's because you've got a question. I want to answer it for you because I want to help Georgette. I want to help Jasmine. Even if I've done these Zooms when I've had nobody that is going to purchase from me. But I've still done them and I've given all the time that I've needed and I've left only when people have had enough.
So I notice there's some people who are already in the business on the call. So this is not just a call this is a community call, is it?
It's a community.
Sorry, this is my first time.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is a what we call a prospecting call. For those to come and listen to the presentation, to understand and to ask questions from somebody that's been in the business like myself for nearly a year. Okay. And it just gives that clarity that you're talking to a real person and, you are getting your answers done. Now, before I wind it up and forget, I have my next Zoom call tomorrow, Thursday, 6:30 p.m. I will be giving away another the last lot of our $500 vouchers until we're able to get our hands on some more. So again, even if you're not in the business, come back on. Bring a few of your friends on to see the presentation. Join us tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Melbourne, Sydney time for the next presentation that I will run.
Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you, Sandra.
Is everybody satisfied? Any more questions? Anything else? No?
Yeah,
okay.
Can I just
An
say
hour
something?
and a half today, guys. I don't get paid. Okay. There's no one going to send me any money to my bank account unless you buy the blueprint from me, guys. So please buy a blueprint. No. So There you go. We are out to help Sarah, and Georgette will tell you. I have people that join with someone else, pay them the money, and inbox me with questions. I never say, oh, well, I'm not yours. No, we are a team. We are a we, not I. And we are there to support and nurture each other to full success. So thank you so much to all those that joined for the first time. Great to see Prasad. There you go, Prasad, a dedicated guy. He's all the way from India. He gets up at 5:30 in the morning to get on my Zoom calls. He's about to be, another successful person in India, and I cannot wait to work with Prasad to get, a lot of India out of poverty, because this is what this business is doing. It's getting people out of poverty. So never think that you can't have people from Africa because they don't have the money and whatever, because this business, the blueprint, works anywhere in the world. And if you want to be out of poverty, it will get you out of poverty. So on that note, guys, I am starving. I'm going to go and have something to eat and wait for everybody to pay me money for this Zoom. No, not. Thank you. And I'd love to see you again tomorrow evening at 6:30 p.m. Melbourne, Sydney time. Invite people to come on and listen to this presentation. We have literally had people that have brought people on before they've joined, and have had people waiting to join their business when they join. Thank you so much, and hope to see you again. Remember,